just about ready for football here at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, a good battle in the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from a snowy Paycor Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
And the expectations coming into this year for Joe Burrow and this Bengals offense, they're sky high. And I know last year the defense was the issue and they really struggled, but the offense did their part. If the defense can have some improvement, they made a change at coordinator, they brought in some new personnel, the efficiency and the explosiveness of that offense is good enough not only to compete in the AFC, but to compete for a Super Bowl. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Burrow here on second down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
I'm not sure there was a more heralded player at the quarterback position, Mike, regardless of where they were drafted, than Shedeur Sanders coming out of Colorado. I mean, he was the story of the year, him in prime. Now the question is, can he bring that efficiency and explosiveness that we saw on Saturdays? Can he find that groove and rhythm in the NFL? And I think all the talent is there. How does he adapt to the NFL game? How does he adapt to being the face of an NFL franchise? I think if he can manage all of those things, I think on the field, he has all the talent you need to be successful at quarterback in the NFL.
That first down run lost 3, so it'll be 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They bring Judy in motion. He'll try and run for the first down. It's 14 yards on the pickup there.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bengals 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll run once more with 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
On 3rd down, here's 4. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Browns.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Shador. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He finds Judy on that one. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cleveland.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Browns 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
4. Will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. A carry here for Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
18.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll run here with Brown. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Here's Ryan Rico now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Sanders from his own end zone. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the...
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Pistol give. Here's Ford. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Inches. Again, it's Ford. And he's going to have a first down. He'll work his way up past the 15.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns, first down.
What a luxury, Mike, right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hanson in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks. And you see it there. Whiteout conditions remain in effect as we are back for the second half. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and Jerome Ford getting set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Ford. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Yeah, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
We'll go back to Ford on first down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yard. And another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
On the ground, this is Ford. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On play action, Shador. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Charlie Jones, deep to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On the ground, it's Brown. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But it's come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Sanders will throw it. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 2nd down, it's 4. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
It's a jet sweep, and it's Judy. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
On second down, it's Judkins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, Sanders. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Brown. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is with clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Higgins sent in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They run it once more with Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Sanders. Throw to the right flat. It is caught, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's 3rd down and 13.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Sanders. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the gun on 3rd down. And a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Burrow now. This one complete to Higgins.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Up the sideline to the 40, and he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that
way. Still first down.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. They bring Chase in motion. Throwing is Burrow. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Here we go. One final play. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. DeAndre Carter on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line. Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Now a first throw here in overtime. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Now, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibon.
Burrow's pass to Andre Yosibon. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Andre Yosibon was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. Not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. Going deep downfield for Judy. And that is incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
To extend in Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll push forward like a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They bring Judy in motion. Again, it's Judkins. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
He's across midfield with a 48-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. He only burst from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the ground, Judges. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He got his man complete. That's Judy.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.